how to start a meditation group. So you have started meditating, it sounds like, and you are inspired and you want to share this with the world, but you have no idea how to start this. Well, today we're going to talk about how to start a meditation group, which is really easy and really fun and really exciting. So I'm excited for you. My name is Monica Reyes, and I am a spiritual and high performance coach where I take you through mind, business, and spirit, integrating spirituality through every inch of your life for more authenticity and more awareness. So how to start a meditation group. So you are a meditator, or maybe you are just getting started, but you're like, holy moly, this is the most amazing thing ever. Or maybe you want peers to do this with. Maybe you're starting to meditate and you're like, I wish I had more people that I can do this with. So either way, you want to start a group. Awesome, bravo, this is exciting. This is going to change the world, even if it just shifts one person at a time. This is really, really amazing. So I acknowledge you for doing this, for even getting onto this video. So the first thing that I would invite you to do is to figure out, like, what is this group about? What's the vision of this group? Am I just getting together with a bunch of friends? Do I want a stranger? What's the greater purpose of starting this group? Is it is it accountability so that you guys can meditate together? Are you, and maybe that's all it is. And that's beautiful. That's perfect. But just kind of getting a little bit of clarity around the group itself. Second thing that I would invite you to do is like, okay, so how often would you meet? How often would you meet and where would you meet? Maybe there's a specific venue that you had in mind. Maybe it's your house. There are so many amazing places. If you get creative, you can find venues for free, and venues that already have an existing target audience. Like they have customers, they've got clients. That could be potential meditators that would be able to join your group. Are you going to charge for this? Is this going to be free? Like, what's the purpose of it? So I would get creative on all of those sort of aspects and all of those logistics. How often are you going to meet? Are you going to meet once a month? Are you going to meet once a week? Is there something that you're doing in existence that you can add this to? Just getting, maybe this is even an online group. Maybe this is something that you want to start that's online, which is another awesome way because they've got really cool platforms like Facebook Live. They've got Zoom, which is free if you for the first 30 minutes, but it's really inexpensive. It's about $14.99 a month, and you can get 100 people on there within an unlimited amount of time. You can even get people to break out. It's really, really a cool platform. So there's so much that you can do. The other thing is, like, what kind of meditations are you going to try? Is this something that you're going to bring in existing meditations that you've tried? Are you going to bring in other experts? Are you going to bring guest speakers? Are you going to be leading the meditations? Is there anything else that you want to throw in here? Maybe this is a beautiful space for you to like interact with a community. Maybe somebody comes in and, like the people come in and they share their names and they share why they're here and their intentions. Maybe there's a theme for each one, compassion, forgiveness. Maybe you're meditating for the healing of the world. There's so many ways that you can go with this, right? But either way, no matter what, I would start with whatever got you to get excited about this in the first place, this inspiration. Sometimes when you start something like this, a part of you might be triggered of like being into leader, which might be scary. Maybe you've led things before, and so this isn't a big deal. But for those of you that are afraid maybe of like, oh my God, I don't know how to be a leader, I'm nervous, this is my first one, I don't do this sort of thing. Just know that if you got the thought to do this, this was like higher self, right? This is the universe telling you that you have to do this, or not that you have to, but you get to, and that there are likely people waiting for you. There are likely people that will be in your group that have been waiting for this exact thing, that it's going to help them deal with their suffering. It's going to help them connect with lifelong friends. It's going to help them with their fears and their struggles and their stress. Like, you are going to change lives here. And so whenever you get afraid, or whenever you're afraid to step into this next level of you as leader, think about what it is that you're doing. Think about all the people that are waiting for you. That was so helpful for me when I first started doing workshops, because I lived life as an introvert. And the minute I started to think about all of the people waiting for my message, and how that I was the only person that could provide them it in the way that I do, because it's the truth, right? Our own assignments, then you start to move from fear into love. So that's a really powerful way to move past that. So once you've got your, either it's an online group or your venue, you've got your purpose, you've got your mission, you know why you're doing it, you know how often you're going to do it, whether you're going to do it for free, whether you're going to charge, maybe even writing out some sort of, like themes, maybe, and maybe it grows into something, it evolves. Maybe you just start out basic and it grows into something. I personally am a visionary, so I like to think of the vision. I also like to take people through a journey. So I like to take people through, like we start here and then we go here and then we go here and then we go here. So some examples of journeys could be like the chakras, so, first chakra, security. So could be, money, meditation. Second could be, maybe it's, creativity, sexuality, how you feel as a manifester in this world, right? So you could take people through a journey. Maybe it's through, like I mentioned before, forgiveness, compassion, letting go, intention. Like you could literally love. There's so many things that you can do, and I love that idea because it creates now this it gives you ideas rather than this like winging it, and people know what to expect, and you get really intentional about the content that you deliver, the content that you talk about, questions, sentence stems that you can get people to say. It becomes very powerful when you go in with like deep intention. So I personally would invite you to try some sort of journey. And then from there, you want to fill it. So how do you get the news out, right? So maybe inviting your friends, inviting anybody that you talk about. You can put it into Eventbrite, which is people search for events through there. I would do a Facebook event, maybe a meetup. You can put it into the meetup program, into that platform. But get it out there. Tell as many people as you can. And if this is something that you're going to do, then people will find it. People will find it. And don't worry about filling it up. Don't worry. Maybe set an intention. I want at least 10 people, but don't get hung up. I invite you not to get hung up on the amount of people that are coming. Whoever is going to show up, whoever's supposed to show up will, and you're going to have the exact experience that you're supposed to have. So just trust it. Just trust it and have fun. Be curious and connect to what inspired you to start it in the first place. But bravo, amazing. I'm so excited that you're going to do this. If you have any other questions about starting this group, just comment below and I would love to answer it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to hear more videos like this, if you have any ideas for videos, please also comment. I'll do a video if there's something that fits within the scope. But if you want to hear more videos like this, hit that subscriber button and don't forget to hit that bell, because every time you do, you get notified about the videos that I am releasing. So that's it, folks. Hope you had a beautiful time. I know I did, and I will see you soon.